War has always been a part of human history. From ancient battles fought with swords and shields to modern conflicts using tanks, fighter jets, and long-range missiles, the tools of war have constantly evolved. But in the 21st century, a new weapon has quietly changed the battlefield forever. A weapon that can fly thousands of kilometers, watch its target for hours, and strike with deadly precision without a single pilot on board. This weapon is known as a military drone. Today, drones are becoming one of the most powerful and controversial technologies in modern warfare. But how did drones become such an important part of war? And what could the future of drone warfare look like? To understand that, we need to go back to the beginning. The concept of unmanned aircraft is not entirely new. Experiments with pilotless flying machines began as early as the early 20th century. However, real military drone development accelerated during the Cold War. Countries were searching for new ways to gather intelligence without risking the lives of their pilots. Unmanned aerial vehicles, also known as UAVs, became a perfect solution. These aircraft could fly over enemy territory, capture images, and return valuable information without putting soldiers in danger. Over time, this technology became more advanced. Cameras improved, communication systems became faster. Satellite control made it possible to operate drones from thousands of kilometers away. Eventually, drones were no longer just used for surveillance, they became weapons. One of the most well-known armed drones in the world is the MQ-9 Reaper. This powerful drone can fly at high altitudes for more than 25 hours. It is equipped with advanced cameras, sensors, and laser targeting systems. Most importantly, it can carry precision-guided missiles capable of destroying vehicles, buildings, and military targets. Operators can control this drone from ground stations located thousands of kilometers away. From a room filled with screens and computers, they can monitor the battlefield in real time. With a single command, a missile can be launched toward its target. This type of warfare has changed military strategy dramatically. For example, the United States used armed drones extensively in counter-terrorism operations in countries like Afghanistan, Iraq, and Yemen. Drones allowed military forces to track high-value targets for days before launching an attack. Supporters argue that drones reduce the risk for soldiers and make strikes more precise, but critics warn about serious ethical and legal concerns. One major concern is civilian casualties. Because drone operators are far away from the battlefield, mistakes can still happen, and when they do, innocent people may lose their lives. Another concern is the psychological impact on both operators and civilians living under constant drone surveillance. Imagine hearing the sound of a drone flying above your village day and night, never knowing when or where it might strike. For many people living in conflict zones, this has become their daily reality. In recent years, drone warfare has entered a completely new phase. Instead of large and expensive drones, many countries are now using small, cheap, and highly effective drones. These drones can be produced quickly and deployed in large numbers. Some are designed to act as loitering munitions, often called kamikaze drones. These drones search for targets and crash directly into them, exploding on impact. One of the most dramatic examples of modern drone warfare can be seen in the Russia-Ukraine war. In this conflict, drones have played a crucial role on both sides. Small reconnaissance drones are used to locate enemy positions. Attack drones are used to destroy tanks, artillery systems, and supply vehicles. Even commercially available drones have been modified for battlefield use. Soldiers attach explosives to small quadcopters and drop them directly onto enemy targets. This has made warfare more unpredictable and deadly. A tank worth millions of dollars can be destroyed by a drone costing only a few $100s. Because of this, military experts believe drones are changing the economics of war. Large and expensive weapons systems are no longer the only dominant force on the battlefield. Instead, smaller and cheaper technologies are becoming increasingly important. But the future of drone warfare could become even more advanced. Artificial intelligence is beginning to play a role in drone technology. AI-powered drones may eventually be able to identify targets, navigate complex environments, and make decisions without direct human control. This concept is often referred to as autonomous weapons. Some researchers warn that autonomous drones could create serious risks. If machines are allowed to decide who lives and who dies, the consequences could be unpredictable. There are also concerns about swarm drone technology. Drone swarms involve hundreds or even thousands of small drones working together as a coordinated system. Instead of attacking individually, these drones communicate with each other and overwhelm enemy defenses. Imagine a swarm of hundreds of drones flying toward a military base at the same time. Traditional defense systems may struggle to stop such an attack. Because of these risks, many scientists and organizations have called for international regulations on autonomous weapons. They argue that clear rules are necessary before these technologies become widely used. However, military competition between countries continues to accelerate drone development. Nations around the world are investing billions of dollars in drone research and production. The reason is simple. Drones provide a powerful advantage in modern warfare. They are cheaper than fighter jets, they can stay in the air longer, and they can operate in dangerous environments without risking pilots. For military commanders, this makes drones an extremely attractive tool. But technology always brings new questions. Will drones make wars more precise and controlled? Or will they make conflicts easier to start because fewer soldiers are placed at risk? No one knows for sure. What we do know is that warfare is changing faster than ever before, and drones are at the center of this transformation. From silent surveillance in the sky to precision strikes across continents, drones have become one of the defining weapons of our time. The battlefield of the future may no longer be dominated by soldiers and tanks alone. Instead, the skies could be filled with autonomous machines making decisions at lightning speed. A new era of warfare has already begun, and the world is only beginning to understand it.